you gotta be condemned under under the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. But when you sin, you got the Most High is the one orchestrating. He's the one that's giving that distribution of judgment and putting it in those elders' minds to give that proper judgment. But it says, for if we sin, we are thine, knowing thy power, but we will not sin, knowing that we are accounted thine. But to know thee is perfect righteousness, yea, to know thy power is the root of immortality. For neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse colors, a painter's fruitless labor. See, they elected to get deceived. All right, we acknowledge that the image that's set up today is false. We acknowledge all ways of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, that this is the real way. The sight whereof enticeth fools to lust after it, and so they desire the form of a dead image that have no breath. Both they that make them, they that desire them, and they that worship them are lovers of evil things, and are worthy to have such things to trust upon. For the part, no, you know what? That is not it. Man. Damn. Well, that is not it either, but man, I'm gonna find it. But yeah, I messed it up because, again, man, there's a scripture that talks about it. I mean, we're not gonna find it, but basically, the Most High judges. He judges all things, man. I wish I knew where it was. I don't know, man. God. I'll get to a different scripture. This is Sirach, chapter 16, verse. Sirach, chapter 16, verse 5. It says, "Many such things have I seen with mine eyes, and mine ear have heard greater things than these. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and in a rebellious nation wrath is set on fire. He was not pacified toward the old giants, who fell away in the strength of their foolishness. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them for their pride. He pitied not the people of perdition who were taken away in their sins, nor the 600,000 footmen who were gathered together in the hardness of their hearts. And if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished. For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure. And his mercy is great. As his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. Make way for every work of mercy, for every man shall find according to his works. The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, and his powerful works might be known to the world. His mercy is manifest to every creature, and he has separated his light from the darkness with the adamant. Say not thou, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me from above? And I shall not be remembered among so many people. For what is my soul among such an infinite number of creatures? Behold, the heaven and the heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that therein shall be moved when he shall visit. So you're not going to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. You people that want to live in life like you think you can just get away from anything, not receive a consequence. You can act wickedly. There's no judgment to y'all. Like you people, a lot of you women, even a lot of you men, y'all act like y'all are innocent from y'all's actions. Like you don't have to pay for what you've done. Y'all got to pay for what y'all did, man. Y'all don't understand that y'all's actions y'all can affect other people. You can cause another man to die because of how you wanted to act in your life. By lying to him, you don't understand that when you lie to a man, you're potentially you are killing him. You know, you're killing that man. That's why lies. That's why the Most High, we all call God, hates lies. That's why he said, "Say not, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember you from above?" You're not. The Most High sees you. He sees all people, right? He He sees every man's actions and what y'all do. So again, see that you refuse not who that's speaking from the heavens. Because it's not man that's speaking anymore. It's not me that's speaking. When I come out here, I don't speak about how my day went, you know, how it incorporates the scriptures, you know, whatnot. It's the Most High. Now when I leave, yeah, I'm gonna talk about, someone asks, oh, what you been up to? Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay. But that has nothing to do with the scriptures. It's the scriptures that are speaking all the time when we're out here in the highways and byways, you know? So the Most High, he's the one that's talking right now. If I'm the elect, Lord will too. But it says, behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth and all that therein shall be moved when he shall visit. The mountains also and the foundations of the earth shall be shaken with trembling when the Lord looketh upon them. No heart can think upon these things worthily, and who is able to conceive his ways? It is a tempest which no man can see, for the most parts of his works are hid. Who can declare his work, the works of his justice, or who can endure them? For his covenant is afar off, and the trial of all things is in the end. So we're just waiting for that point. All right, we're only waiting for everything to manifest itself. Everything's going to be revealed in that time to see if you were worthy of life. If you were worthy of being hid from that judgment that the Most High set on every man, to see what he was going to be judging that time. I say, where his covenant is afar off, and the trial of all things is in the end. So, you know, there you go. Just telling you what you got to look forward to. All right? You got death. If you don't want to live right, you got death and destruction to look forward to. You're going to be destroyed alongside with the society. If you want to look after the right thing, you want to worry about the outcome of your life, live right. How do you do that? Like we were talking with this fucker out here last week, this little fake pastor, whatever he was, man. He didn't know what the spirit was. And the brother asked him, how do you find the spirit? Where do you go? Because what is the spirit? What does the spirit do for you? Guide you into all righteousness and truth. Guide you the right way. How do you find how to go the right way? And he couldn't answer it. It's simple. It's right here. This is where you go when you can't find something out. When you don't know how to get right, you come here. This is where you go. In fact, Ezekiel 44:23. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. And in controversy, which if you can't find out the matter, it says, and in controversy they shall stand in judgment, and they shall judge it according to my judgments, and they shall keep my laws and my statutes in all mine assemblies, and they shall hallow my Sabbaths. You know, so that's where it's supposed to go to. That's what it comes to. That's where you go when you can't find out the answer. If you're a dumbass person and you don't know if sleeping with another man's woman is wrong, you come here to find out that it's wrong. You know, if you're a stupid ass person and you don't know that stealing is wrong, you come to the Bible to find out you don't steal. If you want to find out if killing is wrong, you come to the Bible and see it's wrong. You know, it's all right. You know, that's where it's not that hard to understand. The Bible is the truth. It's always been the truth. It always showed what was right. There's no controversy. There's no, what do they say? There's no contradiction in it, dude. You know, y'all fucking assholes out here that want to say that the Bible, it contradicts itself, or you read out of the context. Okay, now you're pissing me off, man. Y'all just fucking dumb. This is the only thing that keeps man right. This is the only thing close that we can read, that we can even get to the grasp of Yahweh Shai to understand that this is what he's about. This is the closest. This is the only thing you can get to, man, to see if you're going off or not. This is how he shows you if you're being wicked or not. You know, this is how he shows you to be a just fucking person, man. And obviously, this is not a just society. There's no justice. There's no peace. There's no righteous dealings. You know. So why do y'all people even open your goddamn mouth to say that, well, the men of the Lord are saying is wrong, or what the Bible says is wrong, or how it's broken down is wrong? It's because there's so much gray and confusion put out in the earth that y'all just totally overlook it. And it's funny how y'all don't put up as much of a fight when you're hearing the wrong thing. But when you hear this, when you hear the truth, the true truth, y'all fight hard against it. And I'm just not realizing that. I'm just not really, because when y'all hear about Muslim doctrines, what is this motherfucker called? Gandhi, Genghis Khan doctrine, Confucius. When y'all hear these doctrines, y'all don't really put up a fight. Y'all may be like, well, I don't want to listen to that, I don't want to hear it. But when it comes to the truth, man, y'all show up more horns than y'all ever do ever in y'all's life. It's like, for instance, man, I was dealing with someone recently, and this person, man, put up such a fucking fight. I didn't even say nothing, man. I didn't say nothing, but her whole resource or source was that I hated women, and that's why I was with the way that I was with women. What the fuck? And it is a problem with you women. Y'all women hate the Bible because the Bible condemns a lot of things that you women do in this time. The Bible hates you women. Y'all were never looked at as good in the Bible. We got into it the week before. Was it the week before Mother's Day? I don't remember. Or maybe the week before that. It was Mother's Day. Trust me, man. You have no idea the wrath that sits upon y'all's bald ass scalps. You women, y'all gotta pay for a lot that y'all done to man. Because it goes all the way back to Adam and Eve. And then it comes up to now, even where y'all act like y'all are innocent, y'all are clean from y'all's filthiness, and you act like you can go to your man that you claim you love and continue to deceive and sleep with another man while you're dealing with him. So I don't want to get on the subject of women because there's actually a lot of women out here. I don't care, but y'all will just open up a dam. Because I ain't in the mood. Don't piss off a man who's pissed off at women. He won't hold back, and that's really what we're getting into the times too. That's why Proverbs chapter 8 verse 31, it says that the jealousy of a rage of a man, for jealousy is a rage of a man, he will not spare that day. And that jealousy is a godly jealousy, man. You think we want to kill? You think men want to kill women because they were being good, or that because there are some men that want to kill unrighteously, but you think a man? I remember about a time ago, me and the brother, we dealt with the man back when we were over in La Azteca. There was a man, he would listen to us, but he had recently just been hurt by a woman. I felt his pain, man. But he had been cheated on by his woman, and he caught that man sleeping with his woman, and she left him to go be with that man, and he started crying a little bit, but we asked, how do you feel? How does that make you feel ultimately? Because it's a righteous anger, man. That woman, when that woman gets with a man, that woman is with that man for her life. They're connected. But he said he wanted to kill that man, and he wanted to kill her. It hurt him so much he wanted to kill himself. It's sad, man. But it's a fucked up place that we live in this time. The times that we live in, where you women can get away from whatever you want to do, you can get away, and you can literally just get the fuck away, man. Because, man, that's where I'm at too, man, with this woman. She got away from a lot of things that she said. And I could literally do nothing. I couldn't lay my hands on her. I couldn't do nothing, man. And as much as I wanted to, man, I imagine things, man, Salakia. But it's edification to the camera that, man, us men, we're not alone in the anger of a woman, to the anger towards women, man. You look at these women up and down every day in the streets, walking with these proud looks, and you just wish you could lay your hands on them. The Lord is bringing a time where we're going to be able to do that. He's bringing a time, man. And to every brother out there that wants a certain woman at that time, the Lord will give her to you in that time. And just say you want that woman because you want her to see that you were always right, or that you were doing the right thing, and that you were fighting for a right thing. The Lord's going to show you. The Lord will give you that woman that time and have her remembrance on her, to remember that in the previous life, like, hey, damn, he was right all the time, we just got that patience we gotta wait for. Well, you're right. You're right. That's why I put it right there. But I'm gonna go back to Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 23. It says, "And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. And again, that's why I'm saying, what's one of the clean things to do right now? Is to wait ye upon the Lord. Wait for the judgment to be set. Wait for the time where power is going to be put into us, and we're going to be put back into power in the kingdom. Wait for it then. And as hard as it is, because right now we get to the point, man, where we want to go off. To brothers, man, understand, please, what I'm saying. I'm not saying this like go off like, oh, we just want to be stupid. At time, because there was recently a brother, man, I watched. I can't remember the camp, but they encountered a man and tried to do some whole shit to some younger brothers, and that older brother, that more seasoned brother got real fucking mad to the point he wants to get carnal. He said he wants to get carnal, and that he'll turn the camera off and he'll go toe to toe with this dude. But we gotta be wise in this time, because you're just gonna end up in jail. But we know we're in that time and we want to get like that. You think me and the brother and all the other brothers are just out here preaching for fun? Like, we're not angry at y'all, you inhabitants? We're not angry at the inhabitants and the way that things are being run? No. We want to do things, man. We could get things done if the elect were put back into power in this time. We could ultimately replenish this kingdom. If the elect were allowed to be reestablished in America, this place would be done away with. We probably, but it's not. There's still the vibration of wickedness on this place. So we gotta. That's why I tend to take the destruction of this place and reset up another kingdom. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait you upon the Lord. That's the clean thing. The unclean thing is to take everything into our own hands and just start killing. And we may take out, like the scripture said, we may take out an elect, and because of the confusion of faces, or maybe because he wasn't sealed up yet. So, that's what I'm basically saying on that. But, I know to all brothers, man, we want to get that way sometimes. And we got to remember, man, that vengeance is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's. He will repay. And if you're the elect, you're going to be a co-heir with them. You're going to be able to do the same thing that Yahweh Shai's going to do. In fact, he's going to allow you to put judgment on these people in that time. But we got to wait upon the Lord. We can't go upon our own heart. We got to continue to come out, show that we have faith, because coming out shows that you still have faith. Coming out shows that you still trust in the Lord. Now, you may have insincere brothers or men, but the Lord will reveal them. But for the time being, we gotta be established. We gotta establish our hearts and understand that this is not our rest, and that we won't get anything done in this time, because the Lord's not going to allow that. Let me get that. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32, it says, "But call to remembrance the former days, in which after you were illuminated, you endured a great fight of afflictions." Partly whilst you were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst you became companions of them that were so used. For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. See, in this time we don't. In this time we're not going to get anything done. We're not going to have true peace. It said that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. So it says, "Cast not away therefore your confidence, which had great recompense and reward. Cast not away your confidence, which had great recompense and reward." Don't fall out because you want to go upon your own understanding and go your own way and do everything upon your own heart. You gotta wait you upon the Lord. "For ye have need of patience, that after you have done the will of Yahweh, you might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will not tarry." It says, "For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, to destruction, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul." So that's why we got to have patience, and we got to establish our heart and remember that this is not our rest. That, yeah, the things being done in this time that we hate, There are spirits walking up and down the streets that we wish we could put out, but we can't right now. We gotta wait. And that's what we're waiting on. It's for true judgment to be set down upon these people that hold themselves so high and mighty and unstoppable and exempt from all judgment. You know? So, you know, there's not much more to say. But, you know, but like we always tell you, man, judgment's right there around the corner. The ruler of all things, the creator of all things is about to return, ultimately make it known that he exists. And he's always been there. And that in time, in due season, everything's going to be played out. Everything's going to be revealed. Slowly but more surely, to the ultimate point, Esau is going to be revealed to be that true devil, a liar. He's going to bring in martial law. He's going to bring the chip. He's going to kill your family. He's going to put you in concentration camps. He's going to make you try to subject to him. If not, he's going to kill you. And he's going to be looking for the elect, the men of the Lord that feared the Most High and that did not obey and submit to this world. You know, that's what we're waiting on. And it's going to be surely revealed. So, you know, with that, like we always say, you know, death is right around the corner. How about Shemel Shai is right around the corner? All right, it's a matter of time. And the 2/3 Negro, Latinos, Native American Indians that don't want to get right, they're going to catch their judgment as well. The so-called white man's going to catch their judgment. This world's going to catch their judgment. This place is going to be destroyed. But with that, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it. When I give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honors to the apostles that rule well by the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and blessings and honors and blessings to you brothers out there in sincerity and the truth. Death to America, death to you 2/3 Negro Latinos that don't want to get right. Until then, Yahweh Shemel Shai, Baruch Atah, Kwame Shalom, Shalom.